welcome to this is a big one. I expected this to be way less or maybe split up into parts, but for some reason I decided to just do it all in one go. So welcome to Pokemon Heart and Soul, which is it's a ROM hack, and the astute among you probably already recognized that it's a Heart, what was it called? Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but on the Game Boy Advance. So if you're someone that doesn't have access to a DS in any capacity, or a 3DS in any capacity, right? Or maybe you just like the feeling of Game Boy Advance games more, this would be perfect for you. If you want to revisit Johto in all its glory, but you don't necessarily want to play this very slow, bad leveling curve DS games, but you also don't want to go all the way back to the Game Boy Color games, this is also perfect for you. It also, like you can see on screen, it has like a lot of different options that you can toggle on and off. It's very nice. By the way, if the screen looks kind of funky, I do clean it up a little bit later, but for now you'll have to bear with it. I apologize. I was very tired. I'm still very tired while making this video. I was about to say these videos because they're a lot, but I just decided to put it all in one. Anyways, before I talk about the game, first the video itself. Basically, instead of just playing through it normally, I decided to fuse it with the Johto Pokédex holders. So this video is playing basically as the manga version of Silver, Gold, and Crystal with the manga teams, and see if they can become champions, like in the vein of my other videos, basically. This is not a Nuzlocke. I decided to not do it in a Nuzlocke style. I decided fainting is okay. I just wanted to do the manga characters, basically. Kind of to like get back into video making again. I looked at my YouTube channel and saw that the last video was like 6 months ago. It is what it is. But yeah, so let me talk a little bit about the game. I need a cigarette. This is I could just, like, in front of me, I just see how long this video is, and it's so much, man. How long is it? Is it 2 hours? 2 hours and 42 minutes. Just throw it in the background or something. I don't know. But yeah, so the ROM hack itself, Heart and Soul is what it's called. It's based off Pokemon Emerald, actually, which is kind of funny. I don't know too much about ROM hacking, but it's based on an Emerald decomp. It's Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Johto, by the way, also for this video, Kanto is in the game fully. But for this video specifically, I decided not to do Kanto because you can already see the length of this video. So maybe I'll revisit it. I still have my save files, so I might revisit it and do the Kanto part as well. But this video specifically is only Johto. Okay, back to the ROM hack itself, and then I'll talk a little bit about the manga characters, I guess. Let's see. It's not meant as a difficulty hack, but I'm pretty sure every trainer did get adjustments. So that could be to the levels, that could be to the team composition, that could be to the moveset. This goes especially for gym leaders and boss fights. They are like way harder than base Heart Gold Soul Silver. The level curves are also way better in this game. I remember in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it's terrible. Even if you, I forgot myself, but I mentioned that in some of my videos where like the best way to play the game if you adhere to like level caps and stuff like that, so you don't accidentally over level. But yeah, in this game you don't have to worry about that. There's also built-in level caps if you want to play like that, which I obviously do. Yeah, there's a lot of customization, XP rates, EV, IV settings, level caps, visual upgrades. The best thing to me is actually something very... you could say it's small, but to me it's like a very big thing. And that's, you don't actually have to refer to documentation or run in the grass to figure out what Pokemon are available in the area. You actually see the Pokemon in the overworld. So whatever you see on your screen is basically what you can catch. So I thought that was really cool. Also, you have the following Pokemon. When you surf, it actually uses the Pokemon sprite of the Pokemon you're using to surf with. There was also a really nice small addition that to me is like kind of big thing. It's the small things for me. It's the small things. Quality of life features that you can also toggle. For example, the XP share. By default, it's the modern one. So everyone just gets XP. But you can turn it off. It's a key item. You can turn it off. And then use the actual XP share item, like the held item, if you want to play like that. So the game gives you a lot of customization. Also, you don't have to worry about... Now back to the game real quick. In the first run, I show a lot of the smaller stuff. So the Team Rocket fights and this and that. Later on, I decided not to show it anymore because otherwise this video would have been like 7 hours long. It's just too much. TMs and HMs. TMs are reusable. You can overwrite HMs, so you don't have to worry about the whole, okay, which moves am I gonna keep thing. You don't even have to teach the HM, so it's like the way later generations where you don't even have to teach the HM to be able to use it. You just need the gym badge. I can't remember if you actually need to pick up the HM, but no, you do, because in one run I I made the mistake. I think it was in Silver's run, that's why I show where you can pick it up. I made the mistake not to pick up Waterfall in the Ice Cave, and then I went to the Elite Four, but you need Waterfall to get there, so I had to go all the way back. So yeah, make sure to pick up the HMs. You don't have to teach them, but you have to pick them up. The creator of the romhack also says it's fully open source, so you know, people that know a little bit about coding, they can look at it and maybe even tweak with it, I don't know. Key differences from actual Heart Gold and Soul Silver and Gold, Soul and Crystal. The radio is a standalone key item, but it has way limited functions. So you don't have to worry about, you know, finagling with the radio itself. But if you're someone that actually thought it was a nice thing, that is a downside. You don't get trainer phone numbers. Rematches are removed. That is a thing that to some people probably really sucks. You can't rematch. In the Kanto region you can actually rematch the gym leaders, but like normal rematches don't exist in this game, so keep that in mind. The level curve is greatly improved though. Apricorns are replaced with berries, and the berry balls now give catch rate boosts. I never used them, but you know, for those that like that stuff, it's there. The strength puzzle, oh yeah, the ice cave. The strength puzzle in the ice cave was swapped with like an emerald style mug bike puzzle. I do show how to do it the proper way in this video, but there's actually a quicker way that I didn't include in this video. I'll just mention it here. Basically, if you drive over the second ice block, if you fall down on the perfect spot, which you can easily do with save states, excuse me, you actually finish the puzzle immediately instead of having to drive over like 5 blocks, I think it is. There are no hidden items, and therefore there's also no item finder. There's only 50 TMs in the games, and those are the ones from Emerald, because it's based on an Emerald decomp, right? There are no swarms, but there's a 5% Höhen encounter on each Kanto route. So if you wanna do if you wanna do like a living dex or a full Pokédex thing, that's how you do it. The mom doesn't take your money, so there's no saving system. Kanto trainers and gym leaders use Johto battle music. I didn't use any in-game music because while I record these games, I watch stuff myself on the second monitor, right? So I turn off the music, especially since I use speed up a lot. So you won't hear it in this game, but when you do play it, there you go. The runes of Alf back room are changed. Basically, I don't think I showed it in this video, but when you do the puzzle, you get the fossil immediately. And the fossil machine thingy is also right next to it. There's no Poke-Efflin Dome because, you know, this is a GBA game. There's no way to actually do the mechanics, and it would probably be way too hard to code it from scratch. So it's not in the game. There are okay, my bad. I always said there's no in-game trades, but there are. But in Kanto, there are no in-game trades. I didn't show off Kanto in this video anyways. Also, if this game is really good, like, you should just download it and play it for yourself and then do Kanto by yourself. But if there's actually a person that watches this video and actually wants to see it, I'll do it. But I don't think there'll be anyone. What else? I'm still talking about the game, by the way. I need to... Listen, I'm sorry, but I need to somehow fill the almost 3 hours of airtime with talking, which is hard for me, okay? I don't talk a lot IRL, so I get to what's happening on screen later on, but for now I'll just talk about the game and the manga stuff. So, full Johto story, full Kanto post-game. I can confirm I just didn't show Kanto in the game, but it is there. I also didn't show the Eugene thing, but it's also in the game. Because, you know, I'm the #1 legendary hater, so I skipped that part. Technically, I could have used, like, each of the characters, so Gold, Silver, and Crystal in the manga, right? They actually each use one of the legendary dogs. But I hate legendaries, so I didn't use them. Following Pokemon are in the game, even the bigger ones. I think he warns you that there might be visual bugs with like giant Pokemon, but again, I don't use legendaries, so I can't confirm, neither can I deny. But following Pokemon are in the game, which is cute. The overworld encounter preview. Yes, I love this. I love this so much. So basically, I'm just gonna read what he said. Routes display background Pokemon sprites in the environment, climbing trees, swimming, or perched in towns, showing what can be found in each area. This replaces the need for tools like the Dex Nav or external guides and makes exploration feel more alive. This is such a... It sounds like such a small thing, right? But I think the only mainline Pokemon games that did this are Legends Arceus and Legends ZA. By the way, the next video I do might be a Legends ZA one, because I haven't played it yet, but I can play it. I'm talking about, like, I'm able to... You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. I have a Switch that I can play it on, you know? So, the next video might be that, but I don't know if I want to play it for myself first, or, like, do a video about my playthrough, or do a challenge run. I don't know yet, but that will probably be the next video. Okay, back to the video. He says deep customization options. Oh yeah, what I showed off in the beginning. So basically the shiny raids, the fairy type if you want it in the game or not, physical special split, XP rates, level caps, hard level caps. There's a built-in Nuzlocke mode. You can decide if you want to keep them in your PC or release. No XP, double XP. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like, even for like a super casual playthrough, you just wanna chill, your favorite team, maybe build a living dex, right? I seriously, this ROM hack, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Also, it doesn't fall, like, you know how some ROM hacks, they mean well, they do their own story and stuff, they mean well, but it's kinda like edgy oftentimes. So he just decided, nah, it's just gonna be Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the GBA with like really cool features. Yeah, improved trainer teams and level curves. Okay, he says all trainer battles. Obviously I haven't checked if like the random Steve on Route 12 has a different team, right? But the ROM maker says all trainer battles have been reworked with smarter team compositions and improved level progression. Gym leaders and bosses use a mix of Johto and non-Johto Pokemon, making battles feel more dynamic and naturally challenging without turning the game into pure difficulty hack. Excuse me, that I can confirm. Quality of life enhancement. Yeah, this is the HMs can be used without teaching them. Excuse me, the XP share, what I explained. I'm sorry. The quick run and catch prompts. I like those as well. It's the small things for me personally. Infinite TM usage and evolution methods have been simplified. Yeah. The apricons replaced with the berries. Visual and audio upgrades. I can't confirm that one. Post-game replay value. Yeah, there's 2 Safari zones. The Kanto, like I said, I didn't want to show everything in the video. So the day and night system. I already talked about those ones, and I think that's it for the game itself. So now I should talk about... Yeah, okay. So now I'm gonna talk a little bit about the characters, like what the video is based on, right? The Johto dex holders. So you have Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Gold is the Hatcher. So he basically, if you haven't read the manga, every single Pokédex holder has a special trait that is not necessarily unique to them, but that makes they're like the best at it, right? So Johto introduced the egg mechanic with the daycare center and the baby Pokemon. So Gold is the one that's actually the best at taking care of baby Pokemon and getting them to hatch, you know? And when it comes to his team, so for his team, I decided to use his main one. So it's his man, the Pokemon wiki that I'm on is kind of weird. It's hard to see certain things. I'm sorry. It's the I think it's called Ambipom, the monkey with the multiple hands. He has the so his Ambipom is called Aibo. He has Politoed, which is called Polibo. He has Expo, which is Typhlosion. He has Sunbo, which is his Sunflora. No, I'm not gonna spoil it. Yeah, Sambo, which is Sunflora. Sudobo, which is Sudowoodo. And Togebo, which is Togekiss. He also has a Pichu, but I don't even know why, but I decided not to use a Pichu. And then in his box, he has 2 more, which is 20 Remorites. There was like this massive, outbreak, and he had to quell it down, so he just caught 20 Remorites and I think it's called Mentine, sorry, and the Mentine. He gave away his Teddy Ursa. What's it called? He has like a lot of baby Pokemons at home, like at his actual home. So obviously I didn't use those, because he doesn't even fight with them, so I decided not to use those. I just stuck with his main team. Next up would be Silver, and he's the exchanger. He's basically the one that enabled the trait evolutions. Like story-wise in the manga, right, he's the one that makes sure the trait evolution can happen. I'm not gonna talk about his team, because he's not in the video yet. And lastly would be Crystal, and she's known as the catcher. By the name you can already tell, she's the one that actually heavily works on the Pokédex. Small spoiler for her run. Again, I only use the main teams, right? If I decided I allow myself to use all available Pokemon, she has a lot. Okay, like just in, let me see, only on Route 32, right, on one route, she caught 7 Pokemon. That's a whole ass team by itself on one route. Obviously I didn't do that, right? And then in one specific volume, she again caught like 20. It's crazy. So I didn't do that. I just stuck. The rule was basically stick to the main team. So I think that covers all of the shenanigans, all of the tidbits, all of the little bits and pieces. And I only managed to cover 20 minutes. Okay, so now I'm looking at the actual game. I'm at Morty. Will I be able to do this? Like, I actually don't know if I'm able to do this. 3 hours, man. 3 hours. Let me think. Which run do I think was the hardest? I think I got stuck the most on like a specific part. Oh yeah, at this part you can decide if you want to go with Ho-Oh or Lugia. I always go with Lugia just because I don't like the burn tower, the jump puzzle. I don't like that part. I don't enjoy it. This is where you get strength. Oh yeah, where did I get stuck the most? Was it with... Was it Crystal? I can't remember. Was it Crystal? I think it was Crystal. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I apologize. I can't remember. I got annoyed the most with Crystal. I know that because there was one part. There was one part where I used the. Basically, there's two types of speed up, right? There's the one you're seeing right now, which is I think it's like twice the speed. And that happens, at least for me, with my settings, that happens when I have the game on full screen. When I have the game in windowed mode, the speed up is like ×8 or ×7. It's like, it's you don't even know what you pressed, like you basically can't even see it. And, excuse me, there was one part where I got annoyed and I forgot to, excuse me, oh my god. And I forgot to put it in full screen for a better viewing experience, like for the actual video. I just wanted to get it done with, right? So I accidentally used the super speed up. And I think that was with Crystal. Yeah, but generally, if you do... I also did one normal run, where by normal run, I mean like I just caught and used the Pokemon that I wanted to use. In that one, I actually did do the whole thing, so I played through Kanto as well. But I don't... Again, this video is about the Johto dex holders from the manga. So I have to stick with their team. I can't just pick and choose whatever I feel like. I have to use their Pokemon. Oh yeah, rules. Did I even mention the rules? You can see them on screen. It's level caps. The game enforces it because I turned the setting on. So the next boss is Ace. There's also a hard level cap, which makes it so you are tied to the lowest Pokemon. I used the normal one. I turned off EVs for myself and the opponents, the NPCs, and perfect IVs for myself and the opponent. So I don't have any advantage. Stone Trade Evolutions as usual after like Gym 4. I think I made up this rule because of the Kanto games, if I remember correctly, because it kind of fits with what Pokemon you will face afterwards, and you have access to stones at that point in the game. Like, it kind of fits. Game Corner TMs after the 8th gym, because this isn't specifically for Johto. I just decided to stick with this rule, right? But I think this is also more so for Kanto games, but it doesn't really matter. It's just there because I think it feels right, I guess. The nicknames have to be the ones that the characters actually use. Which, funny thing, Silver doesn't actually nickname his Pokemon. I think the lore reason was... it's been so long since I read the manga, but he and Blue from the manga, so Blue is the girl, right? No, sorry, Green. Blue is Gary. Sorry, Green. I think Green and Silver, as kids, they were like held captive in like a cult kinda, and the cult leader was the Masked Man, and the Masked Man is wait, don't let me give you false information. The Masked Man kidnapped Green, which is the girl from Kanto, Silver, which is the boy from Johto, also Giovanni's son, right? And then some other kids, like fucking Carl, Sham, Will, and Karen. And based on like their potential as trainers, right? And Silver and Green managed to escape. And the Masked Man... Sorry, excuse me, I accidentally hit my mic. Come on. Come on, show it to me. Like, I don't want to give you the wrong information. Where is it? Where is it? Why do they not tell you? Okay, listen. The fucking the Wiki doesn't want to tell me, but I'm pretty sure it was Price. It was either, yeah, I think it was Price. Yeah, it was Price. It was Price. It was fucking Price. The Ice-type gym leader, you know, the nice old grandpa, right, from the game. He is like a cultist in the manga. He kidnapped fucking like 7 children based on their potential, turned them into like soldiers. This guy, on screen, Leader Price, that guy. It is so fucking insane. But yeah, basically Silver, he, you know, because he had like a fucked up childhood, his relationship with Pokemon was kinda strained, I guess. There's a better word, but I can't. There's a better word for it. Like, he sees them as tools, right? Because he was trained as a soldier. He was brainwashed. He was indoctrinated. So that's why he, like, lore-wise, why he doesn't give nicknames to his Pokemon. And I think I'm pretty sure he's the only one. Pretty sure he's the only one. Also, later on, the manga gets crazy. Like, I'm pretty sure in Black and White, that's why I stopped reading, but in Black and White, the girl is actually like in Team Rocket, and Team Rocket, sorry, not Team Rocket, Team Plasma, and the guy is part of like Interpol, like the actual police force. Read the manga, guys. Read the manga. It's sick. It's sick. Excuse me, I gotta take a sippy sip. But yeah, forget about Silver though. We're playing as Gold right now. Any information I can give you about Gold. But I think this time around I'm not just gonna narrate what's happening on screen. I did that in almost every other video. Well, I also talked about other stuff, but there were some hype moments, by the way. Especially with... Who had the Honch Crow? Silver. Yeah, Silver. With Silver, there's like one sick moment. I hope I remember to actually narrate that one, because that one was... I have to narrate that one. That one was clutch as fuck. Okay, so Gold. The guy I'm pretending to be right now. He grew up in the New Bark town, right? His home, like his house, it's actually called the Poke House because, you know, he takes care of all of these baby Pokemons. He's really good at hatching them and taking care of them. He knows exactly like what Pokemon prefers which treatment, right? What food, like what environment. what kinds of games they like to play. So he's really good at that. His hobbies include gambling, skateboarding, and trying foods from different cities. Gambling? Like, what do you mean gambling? But he's also, which is funny, he's also like kind of reckless and stubborn. And I'm pretty sure in the manga he uses like a billiard stick. I think it's called a cue, right? He uses that, and that's how he captures Pokemon. Like, he like fucking... I'm doing shit with my hands right now, but I don't have my face cam on. He basically... I'm gonna use the word kick. Like, is it push? He's using like a billiard stick to like kick the ball, right? And that's how he captures Pokemon, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Is there any... I don't fucking remember, man. Yeah, no, that's about it. That's about it. Like, I'm not gonna narrate the whole... This isn't like a law, like a manga law video, so I'm not gonna narrate everything that happened. He does face Arceus in the Heart Gold Soul Silver arc, which is insane. Yeah, anyways, sorry, I apologize. I zoned out for a second. Whew. Yeah, I'm sorry, I think I gotta like break this up into parts. I don't think I can do this. 3 hours? 3 hours? What did I... What's the word I'm looking for? Like, what did I expect? No. I can't think right now. I'm way too tired. The solution for that puzzle, by the way, I think it was 3-1. I show it in a later part. I forgot to show it in the gold part. I think I show it in Silver's run. I'm pretty sure. Or was it in Crystal's? I think I showed it in Silver's. But yeah, I gotta split this up. I gotta do like first Silver, first Gold, then Silver, then Crystal, because this is too much. This is too much. Oy. Yeah, the Team Rocket stuff, I only show it in this... This is exactly the reason why I only show it once. This video, if I remember correctly, my Kanto Dex Holder run was like 1 hour and 5 minutes or something. That is doable. 3 hours? I should have skipped, like, cut out all of this. All of this. Imagine if I did Kanto as well in this video. This would actually have been 7 hours long, and it's not like I have some amazing wisdom to share, or I'm doing like a full like a playthrough where I explain everything and every beautiful little detail about every town and give you some backstory about each gym leader and this and that. I don't even think I did that in all of my gym leader videos where I see if they can become champions, or if I can become champion with their team, which obviously the answer is yes. It's only a matter of will. It's a matter of if. No, not if. It's a matter of when. Of course you can. You can too. You can even do it deathless or like faintless. Wouldn't recommend it though. Mainly because honestly, mainly because of Whitney. If you play by my rule set. Yeah, mainly Whitney. Because I did have other ideas for a video. And it was like deathless, right? So like no Pokemon is allowed to faint ever. I'm not talking about normal Nuzlocke rules. I'm talking about if one Pokemon faints, no, not allowed. No one is allowed to faint. And Whitney with a fucking Charm, Storm, Confusion, Miltank, shenanigans. it's very, very rough. Remember, I also play with team size limit, so I match the team size. So I'm not rocking up with 6 Pokemon. Whitney uses 3, so I only bring 3. That's the main issue with her, actually. Excuse me, only bringing 3 Pokemon. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I smoke too much. Oh, making videos is hard for me, man. Where even am I? Is that Archer? Yeah, it's still the Team Rocket thing, right? Yeah, good thing I don't keep showing those. That's so annoying. Because they make you fight like every executive again. Which, okay, sorry, no, that, here I show the ice thingy. Basically, if you drop right there, I think I timed that perfectly with my voice. If you drop down right there, it's the perfect spot. If you want to do it the safe way, without using save states, right? You're supposed to go right and then go down, but you have to, you have to drift. You gotta hit that handbrake, and then you go here and there, and boom, you're done. What was I about to say? I wanted to talk. What did I want to talk about? My short-term memory is fried. Ignore the Sambo. On screen you can see that he's supposed to be in the box, right? I forgot to put him in the box. But in case my team, which you see in the top right, in case my team faints, I'm not allowed to use Sambo. Like it counts as a loss basically. So you can ignore him. What was I talking about? I mentioned the like giving backstory and this and that, and that this is not that kind of video. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, that was close, damn. Okay, good thing he had to recharge. The Dunsparce. Yeah, in this game there's actually the evolution. There's also a really funny thing that you'll see later on. There's another evolution that, you know, shouldn't be in this game. Don't worry, I didn't use it. But I do show it. I was surprised by that one. Oh yeah, Faintless and Whitney, that kind of stuff, and team match sizes. Oh yes, I remember. The other videos I had planned. Basically, I did like a, you know, like a deathless run, and I was like bouncing back and forth with different video ideas, right? Like a deathless run, only these types of Pokemon, so on and so forth. And then I just decided, okay, for now, just to like get back into actually making videos, right? Let me do something that to me is cozy, right? Like something that makes me want to press the record button, which is at the moment this kind of video, you know, the dex holders. I think the last video I made 6 months ago or something like that. I'm sorry, like for me time works weird for me. I don't realize how much time has actually passed. But I think, if I remember correctly, I was in Emerald, so I was in Höhen, and I decided to play the Emerald version instead of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, even though I have access to those games. I don't know why. I can't remember if I had a reason. And I think the last run I did was Whitney. And I do have... So Flannery would be next, right? Flannery, then Norman, then Winona. Yeah, okay. So I do have Flannery, parts of her run recorded. I can't remember where I left off. I think after Flannery, actually. Like, I think I beat Flannery as Flannery. Or maybe I also did Norman. I can't remember, but I do have that recording. I didn't delete it. I'm pretty sure I still have it. But I didn't finish that run. Yeah, I like just IRL stuff, you know. Oh, let's see what Sampo can do. Nothing? Nothing? What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, the reason why I didn't get a Sunflora. Sunflora, you need the... what is it called? Is it Sunstone? Is it called Sunstone? I don't remember, but you need a certain stone. And I don't even think it's hard to get. I just couldn't be asked. I don't know why. Sometimes I do weird stuff. I just didn't get it. So yeah, in the manga he actually evolves it. I just didn't evolve it. I don't know why. I'm an idiot. Like, genuinely, I'm an idiot. Because while Sunflora might not be a cracked Pokemon, to have it or not to have it, you know? It is what it is. It's fine. I still managed to beat it. To beat the Elite Four. Sunkern. Yeah, the waterfall is in the ice cave. Be sure to pick it up. Be sure to pick it up. Don't be like me. Don't just leave it there. Pick it up. Oh my god. Also the rival fights. Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. The Team Rocket stuff, where you have to fight each executive again, right? Like, it's a good thing. I didn't like it. I made it sound like that's a bad thing, right? Like it's a time waste, it's annoying. No, it's not. When you play the game normally, right, it's enjoyable to do, and there's build up to it, and you fight, like, you fight them in a weaker state earlier on, right? And then they themselves grow stronger and they block your road once again. And now you've gotten better, they've gotten better, and it's like, okay, whose will is stronger? Who will prevail, right? It's really good. It's just when you do a video like this, where you play it back to back to back with a very big amount of restrictions, right? It's basically a self-made problem, a self-inflicted problem. Excuse me. It's not bad that it's in the game. Please don't misunderstand. It's good. It's just in this run specifically, it was annoying. Okay, Elite Four. Whew. What was the first guy's name? Will? Yeah, Elite Four Will. His Slowbro comes out. I use Shadow Claw half. He curses up. Boom! Hit him with a claw again. He has like 1/6 left. I go for strength. Why did I go for strength? Maybe to conserve PP, but you don't really have to do that. Sorry for the. Sometimes there's like a real quick black flash. I have no idea why that happens. Yeah, it shouldn't be too annoying. It happens like in this whole video maybe like 6 times, but yeah. Maybe it was because I watched something on the second screen and it interfered somehow. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh, my tummy is acting up. Okay, that's Will down. Next up is Koga. Do I use the super speed up here once he annoys me? I don't know if this team has access to never miss moves, because you know, muck minimize shenanigans. Yeah, I can't remember. Do I really stay in? I should swap. Oh, okay, toxic. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. I should have swapped though. I make a lot of misplays. There's one big one I remember, and it was I had access to a damn. I had access to a fighting move, and I was fighting a Sneasel or Weavile, and I'm pretty sure it's Dark Eyes, so it's quad weak to fighting, right? But I went for a rock move. Yeah, sometimes you just autopilot, like you don't even. Excuse me. Oh my days. You don't even choose the best option, even though you know what the best option is, because you're playing on autopilot, right? You just click, okay, this one is effective, so why would I go for a quad effective move? Yeah. Okay, yeah, he does do minimize shenanigans. Let's see if I get annoyed and use this super speed up. Yep, I use this super speed up. Feint attack, feint attack, feint attack, feint attack. Yeah, see how I like put it in windowed mode? And now I should please put it back in full screen. Please. Am I still annoyed? Wow, okay. Okay, I stayed annoyed. Okay, now I'm not. Apologies for that. I think I also accidentally in Crystal, like while playing as Crystal against Claire, there was also like something that annoyed me, so I used the super speed up. That was a nasty Moonblast, damn. Yeah, remove Mudshot. I didn't pick up Earthquake, by the way, like in any of these runs. I think it's in the Victory Road. I didn't pick it up for some reason. But yeah, future me, if you do these videos, just do them in parts, and then if you want to, once they're all uploaded, you can... I'm talking to myself while I'm talking to myself, that's crazy. I'm actually losing the plot. And then you can make a separate video where you put all three of them together. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to yourself. Doing it in one big chunk. Oh my god, how long is the rendering going to take? Why is Fairy strong against Dark? I know Steel is strong against Fairies because of like folklore, right? Because Steel is supposed to like be able to kill them. Why is Fairy strong against Dark? Like fighting is strong against Dark because superheroes, right? Superheroes beat the villains, basically, and the villains are dark. They're evil. Bug is strong against Dark because of specifically Super Sentai, right? Power Rangers are bug themed, so it's their Superman, their Batman. It's like the Japanese version of superheroes, basically. But why fairies are mischievous in folklore? Why are they strong against Dark? They are dark themselves. Or is Dark also... I haven't played Pokemon in so long, man. Is Dark also strong against... I haven't played in so long, I can't remember. Is Dark strong against Fairy? Is it like a back and forth? Or is Dark useless against Fairy? Should I look it up right now? I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. Pokemon. Fairy time. I'm sorry, 1 second. Okay. Offensive. Super strong against Fighting, Dragon and Dark. Weak against Poison, Steel and Fire. Defensive. Weak to Poison and Steel. Resists fighting, bug, and dark. Oh, it resists dark. Immune to dragon. Huh. What the fuck is Nihil Light? Light that returns to nothing. Isn't that like Flabebe's? Was that Flabebe's thing? No, Zygarde. Oh, Legends AZ. Oh. What was I thinking about? No, I was thinking about Sun and Moon. I was thinking about the fucking Ultra Necrozma. What was that move called? Light that pierces the sky or some crazy anime shit like that? Let me see. Ultra Necrozma. Like signature move, I guess. Light that burns the sky. That is such a sick ass name. That kind of reminds me. Oh my god, that reminds me of. I'm not gonna mention. I'm not gonna mention what game, but fucking. What was it called? Wings for a Better Tomorrow, or Wings to a Future. For a better future, Wings to a better future, something like that. That moment was sick as hell. That moment was crazy. Oh my god, that game was actually good. I'm not gonna front. That game, I don't even think I can. No, I can name it. I can name it. What the fuck? Who's gonna stop me? I fucking forgot what it was called though. What was it called? One second. Let me find it. Also gotta make sure to shout out the team in a second. I tried to find it, but I need to make sure to give a shout out to my team here. What was it called? I still have some time while I'm speeding up. Okay, real quick, shout out to the team. So, yeah, you go to Professor M and then you get the ticket. You go to Olivian City and then you can go to Kanto. So the team. We got Togebo the Togekiss, Hustle, Moonblast, Air Slash, Ancient Power, and Shockwave. We got Aibo the Ambipom, Pickup, kinda useless, it is what it is. Strength, Shadow Claw, Agility, and Baton Pass. The movesets are kinda dogshit. Sambo the Sunkern, Chlorophyll, Bullet Seed, Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Sunny Day. He pulled through like one or twice though. Polibo the Politoad, gotta be honest. Water Absorb, Surf, Muddy Water, Ice Beam, and Hyper Voice. Sudowoodo the Sudowoodo, Sturdy. I'm hitting this 30. Rock Tomb, Rock Slide, Dig, and Feint Attack. Expo the Typhlosion, Blaze. Flamethrower, Power Gem, Extreme Speed, and Core Mind. That's run number 1 done. Next up is Silver. Oh, Alter. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, my throat. I'm not used to talking, so my throat is acting up. I accidentally didn't turn on level caps. Don't worry about it. I realized once I did the first rival fight, right? I was like level 10 or 11 anyways, which is the level cap, so it doesn't really matter. Excuse me. I realized, so I went back and reset it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm not talking about Spirit Valley. Yarimon, that was the name. Yarimon's that's the name of the game. That game, the last, literally in the last fight, before the DLC, you do like an insane move and it's called like Wings Towards a Better Tomorrow or something like that. And the music hypes up. It's so cool. It's so cool. Yeah, who's gonna stop me from mentioning that game, man? Damn. I should do a challenge run in that game. I actually did. I played that game on like the hardest mode. It's crazy, man. It's craziness, I tell you. It's craziness. Okay, was there anything very important to mention in Silver's run? I mentioned a lot of the things in the beginning already, so... Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure Lance was also like a bad guy, so he worked with Price. Like they worked together in the weird cult, making the child soldiers and stuff. So yeah, Lance, Lance was a bad guy in the manga. He's just a good guy in the games. His team. Oh yeah, unfortunately, I didn't. The actual starters of the characters, right? So for example, Silver's starter is, well, not his starter. His childhood Pokemon is actually Sneasel, and he grabs Totodile later on, right? But I didn't want to mess with the romhack, so I just decided, okay, I'm just gonna use that starter that, like the in-game starter, right? That the character uses, and I'll get their actual childhood Pokemon whenever it's available in the game, right? It doesn't make a big of a difference. It's just, it is what it is, basically. For example, Silver, back to the legendary dogs real quick, he uses Entei, right? But I don't use legendaries. I actually got a 1 second. That's something I wanted to change. So, congratulations, your channel is 6 today. But like, I actually made this. What? I literally made this channel 6 years ago, on this day. Seriously? Huh. That's a funny coincidence. Like the first time in 6 months or something, I decide to upload a video again. It's the birthday of my channel. Huh. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this is what I wanted to change. Where is it? Customization, I guess. Up there it is. Oh, fuck. I paused the voice recording. When did I pause it? When did I pause it? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No. This video is like 3 hours. Please don't. Okay, I'm just gonna pretend nothing happened. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't pause the voice recording. I'm just gonna repeat what I said, even if I still recorded it. We're just gonna move along. Alright? Alright. We're all on the same page? We're all on the same page. Good. I said, I just noticed I went to change something in my YouTube thingy, and it said, like, on this day, my channel is 6 years old, which is kind of funny, because the day I finally decide, after like 6 or 7 months, to upload a video again, it's actually the birthday of my channel, which, craziness. And I'm just gonna hope that that's all that got cut out or paused when I pressed pause for some reason. Fuck, man. I'll be right back. Alright. I might actually be going insane, because why am I like acting as if this was a live stream? I'm just fucking leaving, going to the kitchen, checking my mail, instead of, you know, this would have been like the actual moment, occasion, time to pause the voice recording and start recording again once I'm back at my PC. Instead, I just walked up on out of here. Because why not? Who's gonna stop me? Alright. The bad thing about that, though, is I can't remember where I left off. Chuck, okay. Oh yeah, he, in the manga... Excuse me. The reason why I didn't pick up a Magikarp or Gyarados like way sooner. In the manga, Silva is actually the one that calms the... Where he also catches it. The red Gyarados, right? He's the one that catches it, calms it, uses it. That's why I left the Gyarados until like way later instead of just picking up a Magikarp way sooner. So, I'm just gonna pretend like you people out there watching this video, like I'm having a conversation with you. When did Legend ZA come out, by the way? I like tuned that out completely. Did you guys play it? Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it what the fuck is that? No, that is scary. That is fucking scary. What the fuck is this? Okay, let me explain what just happened. I'm not gonna show it because it might fuck up my recording and I'm not about to waste 3 hours of my life, okay? Redoing this whole thing. So basically, try this out for yourself. I wanted to check the release date for Legend ZA, right? So I typed in Legend ZA and in Google, there was like a Pokeball at the bottom. And I clicked on it. And it shows you like a Pokedex thing, right? And you can catch, it looks like the original 151 Kanto Pokemon because you just see silhouettes, right? To me it looks like the Kanto Dex. But I'm not gonna do it because it says you have to change your web and app activity and privacy settings. I'm not doing that. I like the way I have my PC set up. I don't wanna mess with that. But that is scary. Like, tell me why Google just tried to sneak in a little, you know? I don't like that. Like, it's a, I get it. The idea is cute, but don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, Legend ZA, 16th October 2025. Oh, it's still pretty fresh. It's still pretty new. Interesting. But yeah, was it good? Was it bad? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. I'm gonna play it. All I know is, like, before the game came out, people, like, absolutely tore it apart graphics-wise. I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try it. See how it goes, see how it plays, see how it performs. What's happening on screen right now? What's happening? What's happening? Jinx. Who uses a Jinx? Oh, Prize. Did he have wait, did Prize have a Jinx? My short-term memory is actually cooked. Yeah, that's Prize. Yeah, that's Prize. He had a Jinx, huh? I fought him like 3 times today. I fought him thrice today. Once as gold, once as silver, and once as crystal. And I don't even remember. I'm telling you, I played this on autopilot. I don't remember. Do I remember a single thing? What do I remember? Oh no, shit! I didn't talk about the hype moment. No, no, no. It wasn't Silver's run. Why did I think it wasn't Crystal? Oh. Okay, it was basically. Maybe you saw it on screen. Oh, it was a Jasmine because I like checked the mail and was in the kitchen. No. Basically, what happened? So my Haunch Crow had Thief against Jasmine, right? And the Scissor, it set up Agility and Sword Dance. I used Thief to pick up its Focus Sash, right? So now my Haunch Crow has Focus Sash. So I go to attack, but he's faster because obviously he has a Sword Stance and he has an Agility setup. He uses Twin Needle, I think, if I remember correctly. He hits me once, boom, brings me low to like, I don't fucking know, 60 HP, 80 HP, whatever, right? He hits me again because, well, it's Twin Needle. Obviously, it's gonna hit me again. It's about to kill the Focus Sash that I just stole. Procs, I survive on one, I hit him with a 1-2, he goes down. That shit was craziness. You probably saw it on screen. Oh yeah, there you go. You can actually get a Luna? What is her name? Yeah, Ursa Luna, but I obviously load the save state. I don't let it go through, and I actually equip. Do I show it in the video? I actually give him an Everstone, so I don't accidentally let it go through. But yeah, that was craziness. And Haunch Crow is one of my favorite Pokemon in general, and it's one of my favorite Johto Pokemon. The only there you go. It's 3, 2, and then 1, and then you can go through the middle, and that's how you solve this puzzle. Yeah. But Johto is home to Skarmory, and Skarmory is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. So while Haunch Crow is really sick, Skarmory edges out, in my opinion. Like, Skarmory is just him, you know? Like, if I can only have one flying type Pokemon, it's gonna be Skarmory. Like, if I had to make an All-Stars team, right? And I can, like, pick one Pokemon from each region. Who would I choose, actually? So from Kanto, it has to be Arcanine. It has to be Arcanine. Starter, you know what? Also I'm not gonna put the starters in my team, right? But starter-wise, Kanto, Bulbasaur is my favorite. Favorite Pokemon of Kanto is Arcanine. Favorite Pokemon of Johto, Skarmory. Followed by Scizor, but, you know, Skarmory edges out. So Skarmory. Favorite starter in Johto is, believe it or not, what's the English name? Is it Meganium? Is it Meganium? Actually, I have to check. Yeah, Meganium is my favorite Johto starter. Then, what's next? Hoenn. Hoenn, favorite starter, Trico. As you can probably guess, I have a thing for grass types. At least when it comes to starters. So Hoenn, Trico favorite starter, but fuck the starters. What's my favorite Pokemon in Hoenn? I would actually have to look at the decks. Nothing like springs to mind. The Hoenn dex is weird, right? Do I remember correctly? It's like... I think it has a weird Pokédex. Would be my favorite in Hoenn. Oh! Yeah, I think I have to go with... Let me check real quick. Let me just scroll through. Yep, I have to go with Aaron. Or like, obviously if we go by last stage, Aggron. I haven't played Hearn in a minute, that's why I couldn't like think of it off the top of my head. After Gen 3 is Gen 4, right? Gen 4, which is Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, and the region was called Sinnoh. So Sinnoh, I really need to start playing Pokemon again. I can't remember half of the stuff. So Sinnoh, favorite starter, you already know, Turtwig, my boy. I really like grass starters. And then, if I remember correctly, Sinnoh Dex was really small though. I'm talking about like new Pokemon. So if we remove all of the duplicate, I'm just gonna call them duplicates, right? Like Pokemon from Kanto, from Johto, if we remove all of those, the dex was pretty small. Do I have to go with Floatzel? Who else is there? I think it only had like 2 fire types, right? Yeah, Floatzel, Floatzel. When was the last time I talked about this video? I'm just rambling at this point. I'm just talking about irrelevant stuff. Well, not irrelevant, but things that have nothing to do with the actual video. Well, technically, I'm still talking about Pokemon. I'm still talking about Pokédex, which is the main theme of this video, right? It's the Pokédex holders of Johto. So it is relevant, it's just not... What's that funny English word? Protruding? Protruding to? Pertaining to. Pertaining to. It's still related to Pokemon. It's just not pertaining to the exact specifics of this video. Yeah. Should I keep going? What was after Sinnoh? Was it black and white? Black and white, right? And then it's X. Well, okay, black and white 2, and then it's X. So black and white. Nah, I'm gonna skip that. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. Let me let me relax. Let me relax. Actually, fuck it. I'm going all in. I'm going all in. If you want to watch the video, you can watch the video, see what's happening on screen. I'm going all in. Okay. It wasn't called Carlos. What? Carlos is X and Y. What the fuck was black and white region called? I don't want to Google it. I wanna remember myself. It's Kanto, Johto, Hearn, Sinnoh. Fucking America. Carlos is X and Y. That's 3DS, the start of the 3DS. Unova, right? It was Unova? Was it Unova? It was Unova. Damn! I'm remembering. Okay, actually my favorite starter in Unova is actually Oshawott. So it's water this time around. Okay, do I have a favorite Pokemon in Unova? Let me look at the decks. I actually haven't played Black and White often. I think it's the prettiest Pokemon game, but I haven't played it that much. Ooh, okay, yeah, okay. Unova? Oh no, there's so many sick Pokemon. Oh no, okay. Let me see. I have to, what's it called? Not dial it down. I have to, like, zone in, edge in. I have to make the group smaller. So it's either Electros, Galvantula, Reuniclus is in the running, Seawaddle, or Scolipede. Okay, Seawaddle I'm gonna have to take out because I love Seawaddle, I love Sweatloon, he's so cute with his little blanket. Liveni, I like the Pokemon. So like, I like using Liveni. I think it's a good Pokemon, but I don't like the way it looks. So because I'm taking into consideration the whole the whole line, right? Sewaddle is out because of Liveni. Gigalith is cool, but okay. So it's either Scolipede. Oh, Caracosta is also cool. Okay, no. Scolipede, Reuniclus, Gavantool. I'm sticking with Scolipede. Okay, Scolipede. Unova, I'm choosing Scolipede. Fuck it. Scolipede. Who else? After Unova was Carlos, right? So X and Y. Right? Yeah, X and Y. Starter-wise, it's not even fair. Let's be real. Like, Chespin is super cute. Quilladin is ugly as shit. Chestnut, the idea is really cool. It's a paladin. But, Fennekin, Breaks and Delphox. Nah, not my style. Froakie, obviously Greninja. It's just the sickest out there. Okay, that's the starter I would choose. And then... I'm smoking too much. I should really tone it down. Do I choose Go-Go, Talonflame, or someone else? Fossil Pokemon are not my style. Dragalge, however, is Evolution. Nah, I'm not gonna. Evolution's my favorite is Umbreon. I'm just gonna say that. I'm not gonna choose like a Evolution every time. Yeah, Umbreon is my favorite. Carlos. Yeah, Go-Goat. Legit. Go-Goat is my favorite. How Lucha is from Carlos? Really? He's not from Sun and Moon? He's from Carlos? Huh. Everlock I remember being from here. Weird. Okay. Funny. Generation 7. Oh, my food is done. Generation 7 was Sun and Moon. The region was called... Hawaii. The region was called... Huh. The region was called... Alola. That was it. Alola. Okay, starter-wise, Rowlet, it's not even a question. It has to be Rowlet. Rowlet, for sure. Favorite Pokemon? Let's have a look here. Why are there so little... What? Alola had so few Pokemon? Really? Like, if I take out all the legendaries, there's like, what, 20? That's nothing. Damn. It had a shit ton of legendaries, though, because of the Ultra Beasts. But I hate legendaries. I'm the #1 legendary hater. Yeah, I think Golisopod. Toxapeck is cool as well. Yeah, Golisopod. My team would not be balanced. Generation 8, that was UK, right? That was Britain. Sword and Shield. And the name of the region was... wait. Wait. Why? Okay, am I just... Okay, either I'm old, I just haven't played in a long time. I don't want to shit on newer generations. I think it's honestly because I only played Sword and Shield once. I played it on release. I bought like a Switch specifically for Sword and Shield and Let's Go. And that was it. But I only played it once and then I stopped. And I've replayed Pokemon games like over and over again. Black and White, it was just like a bad time in my life, I guess. So I have to replay that. So that was just a bad time in my life. But Sword and Shield I only played once. There's also like a ROM hack for the GBA where you can play... I don't know if it's done. If it's done, I'll make a video about it. I have to Google. I don't know what it was called. I legit don't remember. Galar! It was called Galar. Why? It's not even an English word. Yeah, I chose Score Bunny when I played it. Score Bunny and Reboot look cool. Cinder Ace looks... But Sobble is like a... I don't know what they were thinking. Grookey is also sick. But yeah, it's... I don't know, I only played it once. It's between Score Bunny and Grookey as starter. Favorite Pokemon... I already have Skarmory, which is Flying Steel. Otherwise I would have said Corviknight. But I think it's Colossal. Let me have a look at the other ones. Ooh, Sandaconda is from this game. Grablocked. Berserker is sick as oh, holy shit. My bad, sorry. I have to do a team overview. So, we got Ursaring, Guts. I don't think I used it once. The Guts. Slash, Play Rough, Brick Break, and Rock Tomb. We got Weavile. Pressure. It has pressure? Shadow Claw, Metal Claw, Feint Attack, and Brick Break. Why does it have pressure? Feraligatr, Torrent. Waterfall, Crunch, Ice Punch, and Shadow Claw. I'll talk about the pressure thing in a second. Kingdra, Swift Swim. Dragon Pulse, Surf Focus, Energy, and Leer. Honchkrow, Insomnia. Wing Attack, Knockoff, Nightshade, and Dark Pulse. Gyarados, Intimidate. Bite, Waterfall, Crunch, and Dragon Dance. I did make use of the Swift Swim though. I'm sorry for not like just narrating what's on screen. In some videos I do that and I have like hype moments, but this one I just need to... First off, this video is like 3 hours long. Secondly, I just need to get used to talking again. It's really hard for me. So I think it's better for me to just ramble and talk instead of narrating what's on screen. But yeah, the pressure, you know how the OG Pokemon were supposed to be like kaijus? So like Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Rhyhorn. Maybe Weavile was intended as a legendary first, or like a pseudo-legendary, but then later on they changed their mind so it can just have pressure. Let me see real quick. I don't know what other reason there would be for like a normal Pokemon to have pressure. Let me check. So, Aerodactyl can have it, which is a fossil. So you know it harkens back to, oh, it's like this very old Pokemon, it was a different time, they were like way stronger and this and that. Then the legendaries have it. Wylord can have it, but that's also, you can argue it's like an ancient Pokemon technically, right? Dusclops, Absol, which is like the harbinger of, it's like a bad omen, even though it's not. It's actually there to help you. More legendaries. Vespiquen, you know, she's a queen. Spiritomb, Weavile, more legendaries. Corviknight. Sneasler, which is Legend Arceus, so that's also like an ancient Pokemon. King Gambit. Okay, so it's more like royalty, legendaries, ancient Pokemon, stuff like that. Okay, yeah. Why Weavile though? Anyways. Yeah, Galar. I only played it once, man. I don't know. Okay, let me I still can't remember the word. Like, build a fence around it. Make it small. There's a saying for it. I can't. For the life of me, I can't. Fuck it. Let me just ball. So, Corviknight, Dubwool, Dreadnought, Sandaconda, Grablocked, Berserker, Phalanx, Dragapult. Yeah, those would be my... Okay. So now, Dragapult is out because he's a dragon. I don't like dragons. If he was Water Ghost, I would have loved him, but I don't like dragons. So he's out. Frostmoth is Ibitia Laves. Is that even his English name? Is Lavesta the English name? Yeah, it is. Okay. It's like Ibitia Lavesta. So you're out. Berserker? Grablocked. Who would win? Who would I choose? Gameplay-wise, Berserker. But Grablock looks so cool. Fuck it, I'm saying Sandaconda. 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 I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with Sandaconda. Okay, Generation 9. That was... Spain. The game that I haven't finished once. It was called Scarlet and Violet, right? I haven't finished it once. Not once. Scarlet and Violet. Sprigatito is so cute, but Meowscarada, it's too human. Skeledirge. I think gameplay-wise, I would still choose Sprigatito, but like design-wise, Skeledirge as the starter. How? What the fuck did they... Yeah, twice in a row, back to back, they like butchered the water starter. And favorite Pokemon would be... Huh. Huh. What the fuck is Pekka Runt? What is that? Oh my... I haven't kept up with Pokemon, it seems. Houndstone looks pretty cool. Revavroom looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, Toadscrew, for sure, for sure. I don't care about the rest. Wait, Mousehold is from this game? Okay, Mousehold wins. Only for one reason though. Only for one reason. Oh my god, I just saw something else. Wow. Okay. I take it back. I take it back. How the fuck do you pronounce his name? Grafai? No. Grafai. Schrudel. Grafai. The monkey. Poison normal. The monkey. That looks too sick. I'm choosing the monkey. Yeah, I'm choosing the monkey. Nah, I'm choosing the monkey. That looks so cool. Okay, but there doesn't seem to be... On like the page I'm on, there doesn't seem to be a Pokédex for... Legends ZA. Does Legends... only... Does Legends ZA only use... like reuse Pokemon? Does it not have new ones? Is that why? Let me see actually. I don't think it would be a spoiler for myself if I just see the Pokédex. Let me have a look. So I know that it plays in Kalos again, because it's Legends Z, right? It's the Z game we didn't get, basically. Because we only had X and Y. Okay, the start. Okay, I don't. So in Legends Arceus, the starters were from Johto. You had like Typhlosion. Oh my god, man! I haven't played Pokemon in so long. It's like all gone. You had one Johto starter, one Alola starter, and one Unova starter. So one starter from different regions, right? 3 different regions, 3 different starters. Water, grass, and fire. In ZA, you have 2 Johto starters, grass and water, and 1 Unova starter, fire. Why didn't they... Like, fuck Kanto, because we had that so many times, right? But why didn't they choose... one... Let's say, 1 Galar, 1 Hoenn, because we didn't have Hoenn in Legends yet, 1 Hoenn, and 1... Where Scarlet and Violet was the last game. So, 1 Hoenn, 1 Galar, and 1... and then the Johto... And 1 Johto, yeah, 1 Johto, fuck it. Okay, but that... Okay. Maybe they did it because of the Megas? Because they didn't have Mega forms yet, so they decided, okay, let us give them like a Mega form instead of a regional form. And then Pokédex. In case you also haven't played it, I'm not gonna spoil any of the Pokédex, but I'll just have a look myself. Is there anything that I don't recognize? Okay, I like that they did that. Okay, okay. I see. I think I see what they were going for. Yeah, that's... Oh, okay. Of course. Of course. Yeah. Ah, there it is. Okay. I see now. Hmm. Yeah, that looks. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. That's a fine Pokédex. That's cool. Yeah. Okay, but there legit isn't anything new. So they focused on the Mega. Yeah, so their focus was giving new forms instead of making new Pokemons. They made new forms. I can see that. I can see that. How expensive was the game though? I got it at a... You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I got it at a bargain price. No, but how expensive is it like actually? Legend ZA price. 37 bucks? Really? I don't believe that. 60, yeah, that... Okay, yeah. Honestly, too expensive, Mama B. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's too expensive. Okay. Whew. How long did I talk? 1 hour and 35 minutes. Or maybe I should start, like, scripting and doing the YouTube of there. That's not my style. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Anything else that I want to mention? I don't think so.
What are you talking about, Brock? I don't see any beautiful girls.
So what's left? Prize?
Please, only one of us
Claire.
hallucinate at a time.
Elite 4. Yeah, the video's almost over. Oh! I almost did it. Then why the fuck does it say 2 minutes and 40? And I only... Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. It's not my video editing software. Yeah, I think I understand now. My video editing software doesn't start at 0. It starts at 1. So if I read this correctly, there's not 1 more hour left of me talking. It's 10 more minutes. Because it starts at 1. So the video should be 1 hour 42 or whatever long. And not 2 hours. Oh my god, I made this seem way worse than it actually is. Huh, I'm a dum-dum. I really am a dum-dum. That's fine though. I gotta think about the thumbnail. Like, what am I going with? Obviously, it's gonna include the Pokédex holders, Johto. But also... Or do I put the ROM hack in the title? You know, like Soul Silver on the GBA. And in the thumbnail, I showed the challenge run, like what I actually did in the video. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna put the ROM hack thing in the title, and then in the thumbnail, the chat, like what's happening in the video. Ramblings of a madman. Okay. Damn. Whew. What do I want to do next? Yeah, I don't know. Should I... Do I want to do like a playthrough first of Legends ZA before I make a video, or before I decide on making a video? Or should I just record it, just like raw dog it, just record it, and actually, instead of doing like a narration afterwards, like just record what I think in the moment, just talk. But I don't know if I have enough space on my hard drive. Do I? Should I risk it? I think I'm gonna risk it. I think the first playthrough I'll just record myself, and then afterwards I can still, you know, make challenge videos and this one, that one, and the other. Yeah, there you saw like the I accidentally did the super speed up, and then I remembered. Yeah, Smoochum is, by the way, Crystal starter in the manga. Not starter, childhood Pokemon. But I didn't bother hacking it in. That's why I got it so late. Yeah, I apologize, I'm starting to lose energy. I know there's only like a little... What the f... Bro, my editing software is confusing me. Yeah, anyways, there's only a little longer left, but... what's it called? Yeah, I'm losing energy. I'm getting super tired. I apologize. That's about it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try to record my Legend ZA, like my first playthrough. See how it goes. It's also like a good, I'ma call it learning experience for seeing how much is which recording, right? Like how big the file, like let's say 1 hour of gameplay of a Switch recording, how big it actually is. Because it's obviously it's gonna be way different from a Game Boy Advance recording or a DS recording. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna do that. Just record that. See how it goes. Hopefully I'll enjoy it. I don't know, what even was the last proper game that I played? Like new release wise? I don't remember. Like every now and then I play some Monster Hunter, but that's about it. I played some Marvel Rivals. Yeah, like my energy, it really comes in waves. And most of the time I don't do anything. Yeah. Unlucky that I got burned. I think I should pay attention because I'm pretty sure in the very last fight, so against Lance, I'm pretty sure it was hype. If I remember correctly, it was pretty hype. So maybe I should start paying attention now. I didn't this whole ass video. Damn, that makes me remember the Fire Red, like the Kanto trash run I did with like bad Pokemon. Oh, that was so hype, man. That was so hype. I did enjoy that one. That one was really fun. Especially towards the end. When like the most unlikeliest of Pokemon, right, pulled through so hard. That was amazing. I really enjoyed that one. And I did it deathless too. Like, not a single feint. So, kinda... proud is a hard word, obviously, right? But I'm just gonna use it to, like, convey my point. I'm proud of myself for that one. Okay. Gotta make more cigarettes tomorrow. Maybe today. Probably tomorrow. Okay, last rival fight, and then it's on to the Elite Four. And that's that for this video. Took long enough. Because you also have to keep in mind, right? I have to do the actual playthroughs. So maybe I should start doing it like how I used to do it. Like I used to just record like in the moment, right? I just, while I was playing, I talked. That way it's easier to convey what you're doing gameplay wise. Come on, man. Like I'm frozen. That way it's easier to convey what's happening in the moment. Maybe you could argue it's more emotional, I guess, but it's less fun. It's less funnier. I used to stream a lot. That was fun, but like I'm talking about these kinds of videos, right? Yeah, you're able to better convey what you're actually doing, but I think it's less fun. You can ramble less. You can have less stupid moments. So I kind of like it this way, but I'm also not, like, I'm not a fucking YouTuber, right? I'm not doing the scripts. I'm not doing the whole voice thing. Like, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not doing the voice. I don't even watch the footage beforehand and then talk. I literally watch it at the same time. It's basically like I'm watching the video with you guys, which, you know, sometimes makes for great moments. Sometimes stupid stuff happens and I lose my train of thought and I don't even know what's happening. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I didn't even bother to... No, that's not true. This time around I did bother leveling up. It's just that my Jinx isn't leveled up. Yeah, you see, 56, 56. He's 51. Yeah, I leveled like... Most of my team is leveled up. But then I gave up. I just wanted it to be over. Ah... Man, what a game! I can recommend this though, like wholeheartedly. If you have access, which I'm pretty sure everyone can have access to a Game Boy Advance. Like, not even joking. A Game Boy Advance runs on an iPhone. Was it called 3 or 4? Like your phone right now, whatever phone you have, I promise you, your phone can run the Game Boy Advance. So, you know, anyone that watches this video, right? If you didn't know about this ROM hack, go and play it. It's great. It's great. Especially if you don't do stupid challenge runs. Like, I like doing challenge runs, right? No matter what game, I always do self-imposed challenges. Even in games like Elden Ring and Dark Souls. That's just how I always played games. That's also why Kingdom Hearts is one of my favorite game series. Because if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts, you know the types of challenges you can do in those games. My favorite is East though. Like, East is my favorite game series of all time. And then I would say it's Kingdom Hearts and then Pokémon. I just need to get back to playing Pokémon again and making videos. Yeah. It's kind of hard sometimes. Bringing yourself to press record. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. It doesn't have to make sense though. That's just how it is for me. Yeah. Oh, this time I didn't do the hype music at the end. I usually use like soundtracks from East at the end. And like in earlier gym files, I put in like, you know, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Hype music and shit like that, but this video is too long for that, I'm sorry. This video is too long to like do specific moments and this one, that one, the other. I just can't be arsed. What a game. And keep in mind, when, like, if you play this, Kanto is in the game, like, fully. Mount Silver included. You can... I stopped after the Johto Elite 4. You can do all the content you remember having done in the past, right? It is in this game. You can fully do Kanto. After Bruno, it's Karen, right? And then after Karen, it's Lance, and then the video is done. Yeah. Okay. Then I need to render the video. Reversal does half. Take him out. Steelix. I miss. Wow. It's like, what, 10% chance to miss? That did nothing. Is Marowak... Nah, stop. Nah, that can't be, right? Is Marowak that bad? Or does he need, like, his bone club thingy? There's no way his stats are that bad, right? Defense. Oh my days, his stats are that bad. He's just physically bulky. What? Huh. He might just be better in Kanto then. Like, that is... Wow, that is so bad. Why did I think he was better? Is it because of his sticky? Why doesn't it show it on the side? Where's the stick? Hold up. Where's the stick? Forms, evolution, held items. Yeah, Thick Club. It doubles its attack stat. Yeah, it doubles it. Yeah, okay, you need the stick. Without the stick, it's... So it's like Pikachu. But Pikachu at least can... Well, Pikachu can evolve into Raichu. Marowak is already evolved. So you need the stick. Okay. That explains it, I guess. Interesting. Flamethrower should take it out, yeah. You can't live that. Gengar. How much does a bite do? Wow, was that a crit? I don't... That flashed by too fast. Was that a crit? Okay, it took me 4 tries because his Gyarados was honestly the most annoying thing. I put it to sleep. Let's see what happens here. Find a battle. Yep. Put it in full screen. Put it in full screen. I swap out Nadi. Extra sensory. Get a... No flinch. He sets up a rain dance. Fucking leftovers. Extra sensory. No flinch. Surf puts me down at half. Extra sensory. Take it out. Nah, come on. Ooh, I survive on 2. Okay, Gyarados down. That's like, honestly, for me, the most problematic thing, I guess. Dragonite is super annoying, but I should be able to. Extreme Speed takes me out. Why does he have Extreme Speed? Okay, I bring in Chumi the Jinx. Hit him with the Ice Beam. Extreme Speed, he goes first. That did way too much for an Extreme Speed. One hit, though. One hit, though. Give him a small... Jinx. Nice one. Okay, Aerodactyl, should I swap? Should I throw it in? I try to see if I'm faster. Unfortunately, I'm not. It is what it is. I bring out Megari. Show us what you got. People always talk shit about you. Show us what you got. Wing attack, roughly half. Ancient power, and 1/3. Wing attack, I survive on 21. He survives on like 10. I go down. You did a great job, Megari. You can rest now. I bring out Archie the Arcanine. Extreme Speed. Please kill. It does kill. The second Dragonite comes out. I go for a Dragon Pulse. I'm faster. I think that's almost exactly half. Waterfall connects. I survive on 31. Dragon Pulse brings him down to 1. Extreme Speed. Please kill. It kills. Next up, Charizard comes out. That's annoying. Shit. What do I do? What do I do? I should swap to Boney and go for a Rock Tomb. I stay in. No way. No way. No way. I go for a bite. I get the flinch. I go for a bite. I get the flinch. I go for a bite. I get the flinch. I go for a bite. He goes down. Okay, listen. You don't know what happened off screen, okay? I can get lucky too. I deserve this. Arcanine did an amazing job. It was the power of friendship. Okay, so in my opinion, 2 hype moments. Arcanine right now and the Hunchcrow stuff against Jasmine that I completely missed. I'm such an idiot, man. Bro, it was so sick. Scissor sets up Sword Dance Agility. I thief the item Focus Sash. I get it. Twin Needle hits me. I survive on 1. I hit him with a hit back. Amazing. Okay. Boney against Dragonite. Rock Tomb. Do some chip. Bring it down. I go down. It's okay. Archie, 30 HP. Ooh. Dragon Pulse. It kills. And there you go. That's that. So, the question, can the Johto Dex holders from the manga become champion? Obviously they can. Obviously they can. But I also wanted to combine it, not do another Soul Silver video because I already did all of those. I wanted to combine it with this specific ROM hack because I enjoyed this one and I wanted to share it with people out there. Maybe they don't know. Yeah, let's have a look at the team and then that's that. Okay, so we got Megari the Meganium Overgrow, Magical Leaf, Moonblast, Ancient Power, and Sleep Powder, Boney the Marowak, Lightning Rod, didn't do anything, but it is what it is. Boomerang, Headbutt, Rock Tomb, Double Kick, Nati the Zatu, Synchronize, Extra Sensory, Air Slash, Shadow Ball, and Wish, Parasi the Parasect Effect Spore, Giga Drain, Leaf Clave, Nightmare, and Spore, Archie the Arcanine, Flash Fire, Flamethrower, Bite, Dragon Pulse, and Extreme Speed, Chumi the Jinx, Oblivious, Ice Beam, Focus Blast, Shadow Ball, and Body Slam. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care, don't get bullied, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye bye.